Hello Internet, my name's Hunter.
My name is Monk.
And today we'll be reviewing Suicide Squad. The film, not the comics.
And the thing I really liked about it, it's a step up from Batman to be Superman.
Everybody's saying that, and I agree.
Yeah. And like anything you have to say about it and how to make you feel.
Honestly, I enjoyed it. It was one of those films that you just completely and utterly enjoy. And if you're bored and you have nothing else to watch this movie.
And the next thing I have to say, basically the cinematography was amazing. The way they put the angles and everything like that, especially the fight scenes. That was good.
Yeah, the fight scenes were very well choreographed, and it felt like genuinely you feel like the peril of the characters. Like it feels real. You feel the weight of the characters when they're moving.
Now the thing we had to talk about meeting, like the one thing that me and you agree on, that Joker was there, but he really wasn't.
Yeah, people are saying that they hated the Joker in the Suicide Squad. Jared Leto's Joker. I honestly believe that he did not have enough screen time for us to get an honest opinion about him. Like he was just there,
but he really wasn't. Sometimes. Yeah. He would come out. There were some action scenes with him, but I wish they would do more with him.
Yeah, like you would see him there, but he wouldn't be speaking. He would be. There wasn't enough. How do you say? Not screen time, but both screen time and audio. You know.
Most of the time, you would just see him like just standing around, Yeah. And like another thing, Killer Croc. And like I wish they would do more with him, but they didn't even explain nothing about it.
Like there were a couple characters that they did almost nothing with. For me, it was the Joker, Batman. He didn't necessarily need to be there.
Well, they're just hinting that they're going to be a Batman movie. Honestly, yeah.
So there's that one. Now, the characters themselves were great. You felt like these characters were literally right out of the comic books.
Deadshot and Harley Quinn, those are the ones they
since the film focused on Harley Quinn and mostly on Deadshot, played by Will Smith. Yeah. So the way I see it, Will Smith and the Deadshot and Harley Quinn dynamic was great, but it shouldn't have been that much, you know.
No, they should have focused on the other characters.
Yeah, and they kind of did, and it was like sort of shoving them in there into your face. And the one character that stood out the most, that wasn't out of the main three, which is Joker, Harley Quinn, and Deadshot, was Diablo. To me.
Oh, his story, his background story, and how it became like I didn't want to fight anymore, and that really like gave me right here, this right here, this hit me right here, and that is something that this made that character amazing. But the thing is, they killed him off. And it's like you know, when you expect somebody like that who's sacrificed and who's done bad things like that, they always kill them off.
Yeah, like the tone of the film entirely, when they go inside into this horrible thing, is dark. You feel sort of like, hey, these characters, like it says in the film, Suicide Squad, they can get killed off any second. And you see a few of them get killed off. You're hoping, you're crossing your fingers to God that they don't kill off this guy. And the thing with the film that I really enjoyed was the fact that when you expected something to happen this way, it turned around, slapped you, then said, "Here you go. This is what you get."
No. The thing I liked is when they said Diablo was getting tricked by Enchantress. That part. I don't want to say any spoilers, but that's all I'm going to say about it. But that part was
top notch.
Yeah, top notch.
Dude, the parts with Diablo were really one of the main strong points of the film.
Yeah.
The more you humanize a character, the more interesting it is. But the most funniest character was Captain Boomerang. He was hilarious.
He wanted to just run off and like get drunk, go rob a bank or something.
Dude. He was one of the characters that I want to see more in these DC films.
Well, because you know the one thing that makes him a great character is the fact that he's a loose cannon.
Yeah, so much so. And you see this straight off the bat when he, like in the trailer, when you see him come out of the bag, he punches someone in the face.
No, you stuffed them in a duffel bag. They just open it up and then like let him.
He's like gets up and a boom right up the right.
Yeah. But the one thing I saw like a character too they also focused on was on Flag, like especially he had to make a hard choice.
Oh yeah, okay. Flag. He's the captain. He's the man in charge of the whole squad. And he was forced. You see him put in a position where he's in between a rock and a hard place, and he has to make a choice: sacrifice or do the mission. You know. And this sort of dynamic, you're like you want to cheer for him, but at the same time, you're like he has to do the mission to keep everybody alive, and you're torn between this.
And then, like, another thing, too. Like, the other thing I wish they did mention was Canvas. Instead of just saying, oh, we got these people and all that. Instead of mentioning a black side, they should have mentioned Canvas because that's part of the comic book art.
Mm-hmm. So, the one and last point I want to make of the character was Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis. She came out in How to Get Away with Murder. And I was shocked by Amanda Waller. I loved her. I want more of Amanda Waller. Like, she is intimidating in the comic books. In here, you're scared shitless from her.
Oh, especially when she eliminates all these.
Yeah. She has a scene where you see her doing her job, and she does it ruthlessly and cold-hearted, and she doesn't even flinch, and you're like, holy crap. Why?
No, you just see her when she goes against Superman. Oh, God.
Oh, dude.
Oh, God.
It's just the entire time you're like, Amanda Waller, nobody should fuck with her.
Yeah.
The entire time you're like, you get this feeling right off the bat, and don't fuck with her.
Yeah, because even in the comic book, she is a badass. Mm-hmm. Like, she's a badass, but she's also cold-hearted. She is technically like a cold-hearted politician, like.
And you get this right on the movie.
Like she's supposed to be an intelligent agent, but an ex-intelligent agent is supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
And like the reason why, because she's so good at like cleaning up her mess. And that's where you get that feel from her. Oh, like she's one of those people who shoot you right in the back if she had the chance to.
Mm-hmm. So out of all of those points, I know they're all over the place. Sorry, we have to make a review. I will give you 2 points. Two opinions. One as a fan and one as a critic. As a fan, I give this a 9.5. It is a great film. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I want more of a Suicide Squad,
or another Batman movie, or at least a better Batman movie.
A better film to be done. You know, by this, like this.
And as critics, what should we give it?
As a critic, I have to give it a lower score. My reasons for it, I don't know. I gotta get crucified.
No. It's all right. Like I don't like me. It was a good movie, but me, I see it more as maybe 8.9.
8.9.
Yeah, because the reason is it's as a movie interesting, but it's not gonna be as memorable what they're probably gonna come out with next or like. Does it stand the fabric of time? You know, can it last as long as it should be? You know, but it doesn't do that much. You know, like if you're bored and you have nothing else to watch, like you said, watch that movie. But it's not going to be a movie like basically like a Tim Burton Batman.
Yeah,
it's not going to be.
It's not the Dark Knight. It's not the Dark Knight. No. So, as a critic, I have to give it an 8.5. To be honest, there were parts in the film. When you see that they were taking completely right off. Yeah. Like, there were some parts in the trailers that were just not there in the film. And some actions that done by a character, specifically at the end, you don't see his reasoning for doing that. And that's how come I give it a somewhat of a lower score.
Now can we switch to another subject? Now, one thing I really dislike, like this is for movie talk in general, one thing I dislike about movies today is the fact that they reveal too much in the trailer.
Exactly.
But there's this movie that's coming out called Dunkirk. All you hear is this one thing, one scene.
We might review that one if you guys like.
Yeah.
So, those are our thoughts on the Suicide Squad film. So, if you guys like, please hit the like button. Smash its head in like Batman did to the guy in the wall in Batman v Superman. And if you want more, subscribe. And if you hate this, go to the left. I don't care.
Hey, and also leave some nice comments for us.
Bye.
Bye.